Yo, welcome back to PS5 Podcast. I am your host, JB. As always, joining me, Tsunamic Wave. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's good, my boy? I'm chilling, man. It just feel good to be back, man. I'm
That's a
happy right
fact.
now. You can see I can't even contain my smiling and all of that. How you
That's a
feeling,
fact.
brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Last week we had a live kind of impromptu. Was a little sick, but much better now. Much better. I feel back to myself. Back to playing
Good.
games. Back to the pod. Pack everything. Like you said, it's like it feel good to be back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back healthy and everything. But yo, as always, appreciate all the love and support. Um, so today we're gonna talk about some stuff. If you're new to the format we do, we split it into four parts now. But start up with games we're currently playing this, and then we'll go into this week in gaming. Where we briefly talk about games that dropped this week in history. Then from there we'll get into some topics and we'll close it out. Used to be one gotta go game versus. Now we got a spin wheel of gaming questions. One gotta goes game versus everything. So we just
Yeah, I'm really
calling it the
excited
spin
about
wheel.
this.
Absolutely. So yeah, man. So with that start, let's get right into it. What games are you currently playing, bro?
All right, man. I ain't going. Well, actually, I just tell them what I just told you before we got on. The new season for Diablo dropped a couple of days ago. It was on the 21st, to be
Yep.
exact. So this is my first day really getting a chance to get into the seasonal events and all of that. So I just started my character. Literally been playing right until we started recording. I was playing the whole time. Enjoying it, but also got to get my Apex in. Those been the two games. Apex is always going to be a consistent thing, especially if you keep up with the show. I play Apex all the time. And then
Absolutely.
I dib and dab. Oh wait, I'm lying. One more one. I'm actually proud of this one. I just finished Spider-Man, not the
Okay.
Miles Morales. I just finished Spider-Man. So the backlog is slowly but surely, coming together. So I finished Spider-Man. I'm about to start the Miles Morales. Uh, in preparation for Spider-Man 2.
Yo, so how long did it take you like fully to complete Spider-Man?
Um, since it was on and off, it probably was a good 6 months, but it was on and off. If I would
Okay.
have played it straight through, it probably would have took me about a week with working.
Okay. No, yeah, of course. Obviously, got jobs now. Like,
Yeah,
like we're not gaming all day. I wish,
I
but
gotta
like,
make that clear.
because it's gonna be somebody. It took you 6 months. Like,
Right,
like
right. Like, what have you
this
been
all you
doing,
do?
bro?
Like,
You are trash. Six
right,
months of
right.
trash, bro.
Nah, is that it or
Yeah, nah, that's
I
it. Oh, MLB the show.
MLB the
I'm
show?
on the
Okay.
Yankees. Gotta put that out there.
Oh, you got called up.
Yes, sir. I'm on the Yankees. I made it.
Okay.
I remember
What
we spoke
what
about it a while
position?
ago. I'm third base.
Third
Third
base. All right,
base.
bet.
Yeah.
So for me, I took the trek back to Call of Duty. Been playing online. It's just by myself, as well as my brother, things like that. Crazy how I went to go play it. It was like, yo, you need to do an update. I'm like, I bet 163 gig update, not reinstall. 163 gig update. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this is like
Crazy.
a 1 terabyte game now. Like, I'm like, yo, what is
Right.
going on?
That's a
Like,
whole new game you just had to do. That's two games
right,
you had to download.
right. And then like so far, I noticed I think 4 new maps since I last played it. So I'm like, this can't be worth 163 gigs. I'm like, the hell's going on? But
Bro.
yeah, it literally took me like, and like my internet was like clicking too. Like it was good. Like it was working good. And it still took like 50 minutes. You know what I mean?
All right.
To download, which is like it's insane. But that's a whole other thing. Other than that, I did play some WWE 2K23. They just had a new like, well, actually, it wasn't even DLC. It was like a patch. They patched it up, so like a few bugs and stuff was like taken out and things like that. I actually played NBA 2K23. I forgot I had it, to be honest, because it's been a while since I played it. I haven't played it since like around Christmas time. But I
Yeah.
popped that in and played that for a while. I know obviously 2K24 would be out. Is it September or October? I forgot.
I think they normally drop around October. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, I don't want to
So
be.
I'm gonna get that because if you know me, I'm a big Laker fan. So obviously my guy Kobe on the cover. So
Do you think
obviously,
that was a ploy to reel us back in?
yes,
You think they're
yes,
using
yes,
Kobe's demise to get the fans come? Because 2K has lost a lot of fans, including me. And I
bro.
was not buying 2K24, and I buy it every year. I promise you,
Right.
since I was able to buy video games on my own, I bought 2K every single year. And this was going to be the first year I did not buy it. I was sticking
I
to
remember
my
you saying
guns.
that.
I was
Yep, I
not
remember
going
you
to
saying
buy
that.
it. And then I see the cover, and it's Kobe Bryant, bro. That's probably one of the only superstars that I ever shed a tear for when I heard they passed away. Because
Absolutely.
I grew up watching Kobe.
Yo, if you think about it, remember
And I love basketball too.
I remember NBA 2K9 was out, as well as Live 09, of course. And both were okay, you know what I mean? But I think Live was already on the way down. And
Yeah.
2K9 was the first one, at least for me, where I was like, okay, it's not getting better. You know what I
I,
mean? Like
I think
it,
2K7 was the first one to challenge Live, because
yeah.
2007 Live was still a good game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But 2K7 challenged Live, and 2008 Live and 9 was not good games.
And then 2K10 came out, which also had Kobe on the cover. And I remember that was a really good game. And
That
then
was the
obviously,
takeover.
yep, it was a takeover. And it was like, how can we like really end this? Let's put Jordan on the cover. Let's get Mike back in the game.
Right.
2K11 came like yo, and from that
It was
point on,
I
it
wasn't
was a
even
wrap.
thinking about Live after that.
Yeah, it was a wrap. I remember that, and then they had like the Jordan mode where you had to go get 63 in the playoffs. You had to drive
Right.
55 in the Garden. Like I just remember, like, yo, like at that point, I was like, yo, they got us. Like they got Mike. Because if you like, for those who are younger, you may not know, like Mike. Certain players weren't in all the games. You know what I mean? Like Mike wasn't
Right.
in a lot of the basketball games. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I
it
was
took
old
him
enough
coming
to
back.
remember that.
Like he
But
wasn't
yeah.
in Live until he came back to the Wizards. You know what I mean? Like that was the first time Mike was in Live. Like, and it wasn't even the Mike we wanted to play with. like you know what I'm saying? Like it was like
There's still some people that's not in it. Charles Barkley and Reggie Miller, they never been in no basketball game.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's all contractual, just like Bill Belichick. Madden, they got the coaches in there. He's not in Madden, so
I'll
and
take
never
that back.
will
Reggie
be.
Miller and Barkley was in video games. They took themselves out of the games, though.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, obviously, I do think 2K is. I think it's all a ploy. If I'm being completely real, I think it's a ploy. They know it's going to sell. Kobe on the cover. Not only that, they got the $119 like deluxe or whatever edition.
Oh yeah, with the Game Pass, you get Game Pass which is all of the NBA. I said Game Pass, League Pass, NBA League Pass. You get all of the NBA games.
I know that
2K
actually.
For $125, I think.
And how much is League Pass? No, like regular?
I mean, it used to be $299, then it went down to $199. But with this 2K package, I think you could probably get the League Pass. Last year it was $100. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it this year, but because they know they're selling it with 2K.
So I mean, you make the case you getting League Pass for free then, like, or $20.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it's technically free because some people was already paying $125 for 2K to get the VC and the My Team cards and all of that stuff. So you still get all of that, plus you get League Pass. So
that's actually crazy because like this might end up being the highest selling 2K of all time. Like it's gonna be dudes who don't even play video games who want League Pass. Like they
did that last year though. They did that. They did the League Pass last year. Yeah, that was the first year doing it. Was last year. That's literally the reason why I got 2K last year. Last year I wasn't getting it either. Then they put the League Pass. I'm like, oh, I get all the games and I get 2K. All right, that's not a bad deal because I'm gonna play my player. I'm gonna get some run in the game, and I got the But this year I'm like, I don't care about League Pass. I'm gonna pay the $100 if I want it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I want it, I'll pay the $100 and save $50 or $25 and not get 2K.
Right.
Let 2K come on Game Pass and play it. It's not. But with Kobe, I might have to get it.
Yo, Jessica Brown's the fact they have to do that to sell the game. That's hilarious.
Right. And I
Yeah,
forgot they made
that's a
it
good point.
cross-play this year too, which is an added
Yes,
incentive because now it
yes.
doesn't matter what console you play on. You get to play with the homies. Because I had a lot of friends, even relatives, that moved to PlayStation 5. So we couldn't play 2K no more. But now it's cross-play.
Right.
It's
So
like, nah, I gotta buy it almost.
yeah, I mean, Kobe on the cover, so I'm getting it. Like, it's not even, it's like, and
The only disc game I have in my house too.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say yep because I need the cover. So in fact, I'm still trying to. In fact, I'm still trying to track down NBA Courtside for GameCube 2002 with him on the cover. The problem is though, like you said, after he passed it, like
they
the price of it's like the last I saw, I'm talking like a used copy, the retro game store. It was like $95. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro. Like the game itself is at best. You know what I mean? I just want to.
Kobe
You know
would
what I
be
mean?
disappointed. I'm just gonna say that out there from him. I know he ain't here to say this, but he would be disappointed because if I'm not mistaken, he has some issues with his family selling his stuff off. So y'all using his name to the dude. He's not. I'm telling you, Kobe ain't feeling this, man.
Absolutely.
I don't know him, but
all right, yo, let's get into this first topic because this week in gaming, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I messed up. I forgot to send Wave the correct list of games. We talked about Resident Evil when the last time we did this week in gaming. Okay. So I don't know if you recognize that. Yeah, it actually came out in April, not July. So so we just gonna jump at the top. Like, I'll be back on my game next week, guys. The beautiful thing is not too many games drop in July anyway back in the day. So
I didn't realize. Oh, we did talk about Resident Evil with the Nemesis.
Yeah, we definitely did. So yo, with that said, let's jump into this first topic, man. Yo, if y'all don't know, PlayStation 5 is expected to receive a price cut soon. I believe it's here in the United States. I'm not sure about the UK. I'm not sure about Australia or anywhere else. Rumor is supposed to be going down from $499, of course, here. $50 price cut down to $449.99. Some people say this has something to do with the PS5 Slim coming out. Obviously, there's been leaks about a PS5 Pro. Not necessarily rumored for this year, but of course, if you follow PlayStation ever since PlayStation, I think it was PlayStation 3, didn't they have like the Slim? No, PlayStation, actually all PlayStation had a Slim.
Yeah, they started with the 2.
And I think either was it PS3 or PS4 where they started with the Pro. Was that PS4 or was that PS3 that had a Pro?
PS4. PS3 was Slim.
Okay, yeah.
And so PS4 was Pro.
History would say we definitely getting a Slim model. But PS5 Pro is probably going to be a thing too. So I'm like, when do you see one? What do you think about this price cut going down to $449.999 temporarily? Now they're saying this could be by until Christmas. They're saying, but it's going to go back up to $499 eventually, right? But what do you think about that? And also, when do you think we'll see a PS5 Pro?
Well, based on the comment, I would say PS Pro might be coming out next year, but I haven't seen anything on a PS5 Pro.
Right.
What I think about them decreasing the price by $50, I think that's cool in as far as helping people get more systems and stuff. Because people, let's get more systems in the crib. That probably keep people off the streets doing crazy stuff if they could release themselves on the games. But it's not crazy. If they would have did $100, that would have been more like, yeah, that's dope. But $50, I don't know. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be too ungrateful. That's something that's dope. But $50 ain't really chipping it, especially with the wages and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like $100 is a big jump because that's like a loaf of bread and some bacon in the crib or something. You feel me?
Absolutely. So I mean, for me, obviously, as someone who don't have the PS5 yet, and it was Spider-Man coming out in October, I said from jump. When we get a release date on Spider-Man, that's when I'll get the console. Then I'll go back and play God of War. You know what I mean? But
Right.
Spider-Man was the one that was always going to push me to get the actual console. So now we got the date. I'm going to get it. So I'm happy, right? Like save me the $50, then I can get a second controller or a game or something like that to go with it, right? Because I think even now it still comes with either Modern Warfare 2 or God of War currently.
Are
or
you saving
Horizon.
money though? If you gonna still spend that bread on the game, it's like getting a bundle.
You got a point. And I'm actually curious how much that Spider-Man bundle is going to be. I don't know if you've seen it yet. They got the Spider-Man themed console. Here, I'll share it in a second. But yeah, that's gonna be that looked dope. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like that Spider. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up right now. But in the meantime, I do think the PS5 Pro. I'm thinking
$750 for the bundle.
Is that the price?
That's Octavian just said that in the chat. Andrew, I mess with Xbox. They trying to get everybody to have some type of video game in their house, whether it's mobile, PC, or console, and I could appreciate that. Cloud gaming is the future.
So at least $750 for the bundle. Oh my god, I ain't getting a bundle then. Like
I just want to see it though. You can find.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get the picture for it. Here it is. Let me see.
I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. I mean, that's not a bad guess, but $750, they got to give you something else besides the game and the console. They might give you another controller. That's the only way I could see paying $750 because they only $499 without the discount that they're about to give. So they're about to be $450. $450 for the non-disc version, I'm assuming, right?
No, it's $450 for the disc version.
Oh, what? Yeah, I don't know if they
like I said, it's not a bad deal. Like it's really not a bad deal, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? People thought the console was expensive from jump, and I mean you can make the case it is, right? But at the same time, all right, so this is the little trailer they put out for it. Obviously, Venom is a heavy presence in the game. I think it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, after seeing that trailer last week, I was pretty hyped. I ain't going front. That's what made me play Spider-Man. That's what made me finish the game, actually, because of that trailer.
Absolutely. Just because the price doesn't help stand out. Hell yeah. The parents, like I said, my little one's getting in the video. Yeah.
That's
see that?
Yeah. That controller definitely dope too. I ain't even going front.
Go back and pause that. So comment y'all thoughts. What you think
is fire,
about the way it look? Yeah, like
that is fire.
I don't know if it's $750 fire.
Yeah, I would.
Said, but it's fire. Like
definitely not $750 worth of fire.
Because with that, I'll drop $450 and I'll get some red paint, some red and blue paint.
You wouldn't be. I mean, if you that artistic, yeah, go for it. But like, bro, that's fire. Like, what the?
Yeah, like
I don't even care what the other side look like. The other side could be completely black, but it would be even dope if it was like the same way without the Spider-Man logo.
Right. So let me see. Andrew said when Xbox zigs, you zag, which is funny because Xbox swears, like Phil Spencer swears that they're not coming out with like a Xbox Slim or Xbox Series Pro, or you know what I mean? Like they claim that the Series S and X is it until whatever the new Xbox is. Do you believe that?
What you mean? Wait, my bad. I'm sorry. Andrew in the chat. Got me dying over here.
All right, hold on.
I wasn't even paying attention because
not even having dinner with
right. Yeah, he be wilding up.
That's hilarious.
Andrew be having me die. All right, what you said again? My bad.
All right, so real quick before I get to the comments, appreciate all the comments. They're having me dying right now as we're reading them. But Phil Spencer says that Xbox is not coming out with a Xbox Slim or a Pro or whatever. This Series S and X that you see now is current. Meanwhile, PlayStation is going to have the Slim and then they're going to have a Pro, most likely, right? So what do you think? Do you believe Xbox is just going to rock out with these two until
why not?
Until
what's the reason for them to They already got their
Money.
slim model.
Money,
Yeah, but
because when they dropped what was it, Xbox One X, I think.
mm-hmm.
When they dropped that, it sold like crazy. You know what I mean?
But they didn't drop 2 consoles at the same time like they did now. I think they just covered all their bases early. I don't think they did for real. I've been saying for a long time, I don't think Xbox is into the console war. I would be extremely surprised if they go to drop another console. It doesn't make sense. They got their slim model already, and they got the standard
They
model.
into money though. You know what I mean? Like, they are into money. So
if that was the
just
case,
saying,
would they be
sells.
dropping all of their exclusives and not all of their exclusives, but a lot of their exclusives on Game Pass and just going through the streaming service? They don't have to do that. They could take the PlayStation route and take away
you got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Take away the any way to buy the game besides on a store. They could have monopolized Microsoft store like PlayStation did their store, but they don't do that. They give you most of their games on a streaming service, which they only charge. But they're about to charge about $20 for a month, which I don't think is bad for 100 games at a time.
So Octavian says you're paying for the game deluxe, of course. Design on the PS5 controller, Spider-Man edition, probably. That's why he's thinking it's going to be around $750. Yeah, it could be, to be honest. PlayStation
still too steep, bro. That's $300.
$750 is steep. Because I think, but correct me if I'm wrong. God of War, Horizon, when they had those bundles, there was no special print, right? It was just the console, the game bundled together, right? It's not a special edition, right?
Not that I know of. I only know one person with it. And I didn't even see his game, so I couldn't tell you.
I believe this is the first PS5, official from Sony that is legit, painted different. It looks different. So I mean,
it's fire. I can't lie to you, bro. That is dope. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $750 though.
For $750, I think it would have to come with a second controller at least, and all DLC feature. You know what I mean?
They ain't doing that. You better get the game with another controller and call it a day for $750. They not giving you.
So what price would you pay for this? Right now, as you see, it's only one controller, but a special edition controller. You obviously going to get the game, right? And then obviously a special edition PS5. We know without price cuts, you pay $600 for this?
Yeah, $600, $650. Because it's already $500. Add an extra $100 for all of the customization in the game. That's not bad.
I feel cheap because even that's it's a little steep. It does look fire though. It does look fire though.
$100, bro. It's not.
I feel you on that.
I mean, then actually, yeah, because it's already $500. So I'll pay $600. Right. That ain't that bad for this in the game.
Jessica said. Like Jess said, it's also the Marvel tax, right? Marvel's still hot. Not as hot as it might have been a few years ago, but it's still hot right now, Marvel. So I can see that.
It's gonna be hot.
Andrew said, I think a slim would be crap way for it to go for Xbox. They need an Xbox Ultimate that has way more storage. Yeah, storage is a problem.
I can see that. If they was to do it, I can see that.
Just give me Xbox storage. You know what I mean? Because
that deep freezer size Xbox to put in your crib.
And I know I made a post about that on the Facebook, and people got on me was like, "Yo, all you gotta do is go buy the memory card thing." I think it's $200 for an additional terabyte, but I'm like, I already paid what $4 something for the console, $5 something for the console. I don't want to pay another $250 for a terabyte of storage. I just don't. You know what I mean? So what I do now, I have a regular hard drive that I store games on, then I'll have to transfer them back and forth. And I know with their version, you could just play it straight off. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's kind of trash if you ask me. Especially when COD takes up 163 gigs for an update.
Right.
Right. So he said, I don't think a slim would make sense for them, especially all that work they put in expanded Game Pass. That's a very good point. Said, not gonna lie, expect them to do a PC next and abandon consoles their next console will be a PC. Yo, yeah, because remember Xbox, Xbox, PlayStation, they never acknowledged PC at all. Remember those days? It's it didn't exist, right? It's PC, PC gamers were weird, right? Just throw them to the side. And now PC, they cater to them heavy. which it's not a bad thing for me, but at the same time, it's just
Well,
interesting to see.
or remember, Xbox is Microsoft,
Right.
so
So PC, yeah.
they had to separate themselves, kind of. You feel me?
Give us a disc rip. Those who love physical copies get it out in their console and they keep the physical copy. I pay for that. That's a good part. You know what? I like that because, like, obviously, if you know me, I collect video games. Hence why there's a GameCube right there. Like, there's like, so as a collector, it does suck sometimes where there's a good game and I'm like, I can sit on my couch and download it, or I can go to the store to pick it up, right? Or
Right.
I can play it now and then buy it later. But I'm like, it'd be cool if I can kind of just, download it off an official like file. Then basically I kind of have it, right? So I do love that idea. Shark Week is on, so I got a nerd out sleeper game for y'all to check out. It's my friendly neighborhood. Take care, y'all. Appreciate you, Andrew. Going forward, just so you know, if you're still here, we're probably going to be doing this every Sunday at 5. That's the time we agreed on. So I know it's nighttime. I know somebody message or commented like, "Yo, I'm in the UK, man. It's gonna be middle of the night here." I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, bro."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm sorry. I know you're in the UK, but I'm not." So like, it's 9 o'clock here, guys. Like, but yeah, going forward, definitely will be at 5. So, and yes, I know that's 11 o'clock in London and the UK, but but as always, Andrew and everybody else, appreciate the love and support. All right, let's get into the next topic and enjoy Shark Week. So next up, Wave, the Sony patent. We'll see games react to players' gazes, eye tracking. Articles about it. I haven't seen a video yet. There's no like video announcement or yet. I'm sure that'll probably come next year around Christmas time or something. But what's your thoughts on that? Just hearing about that.
It's just funny seeing Sony trying to monopolize a sort of part of the market of a new idea coming up into the gaming market, because I believe an article I read earlier said something about they specifically want to use it in a VR setup and make it so like if you playing a game and you looking at a certain object for a certain amount of time, it'll like the game will play off of that, so they trying to direct their games in a way where it play off your gaze, and I think that's pretty dope. I'm interested to see how they're gonna use it. I'm not sure. VR make me nauseous, so I'm not sure I would really get into any of that, but I'm definitely looking forward to following that and seeing how they specifically would use that.
Right. So basically, I'm just referencing an article right now from Game Rant. Shout out to them. Basically, it just says track the gazes. Just read just some of the highlights of that. We can see eye tracking system for VR games, allowing in-game responses to players' gaze, dilation, pupils. So in terms of the technology, if you follow Apple and what they're doing with their Vision Pro that's coming out in January, it's kind of the same technology. So we know the technology is there, but obviously that's more for production, or whether it's watching movies or whether it's for working. Obviously now with gaming, it's like you said, I know you're not big into VR and augmented reality and all that, but I feel like this could be a cool thing. You know what I mean? So now you don't have to, like, on the thumbsticks of a controller or something, you don't have to look left. You could kind of just actually look left, look right. Probably scare the hell out of me though if I'm playing Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Outlast. Like, imagine that, like, you just look left, you see like a zombie or something like that.
Yeah, that would
probably
crazy.
Just drop dead. I probably just drop dead, then you can't track shit. Like the whole screen just turn black when you close your eyes. But I mean, yeah, man, I'm conflicted on it because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, all these things Sony's doing, Microsoft is doing, it's all cool and stuff, but like, I think it's time to drop the PS4. I think it's time to drop the Xbox One, so that way we can start getting games that push the limits of the PS5, the Series X, right? So like, and I've seen that all over the internet when this story dropped. People were like, "Yeah, this is cool, but what about making games that are just exclusive for the current gen now, right? Because we are in the current gen." So like, It's no longer next gen. Next gen is 2028 when the new consoles drop. So, I mean, this is cool, like, because I know they got the VR stuff like that, but I'm like, it's not really nothing that gets me hype over that, just because I'm like, okay, like if the VR 3 or whatever, when that drops, has that tech, cool, I'll check it out. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like it's like they're doing everything but ditching last gen, right? Because I mean, we talked about that. It was like, because when they first came out, yeah, you guys get about 6 months to a year, and then no more PS4 games, no more new Xbox One games, and we've seen every game lately has been, yeah, actually it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One. So, but what's your thoughts on this? How do you think this will be used?
I mean, the only way I could see this really like being something that they can implement is like maybe a single player game. I don't really see it being of use when like for like a shooter or something. But like I could see them using this for like a game like Detroit Become Human. What is it? Detroit Become Human? Is that a game? Detroit, it's one of them Become Human games for PlayStation. I can't remember the name of the game. I never played it, but it's one of those games where you make choices and then whatever you do, it play off of that. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
It's like one of those games where you make choices in the moment, and that's how the game move along. There you go. Detroit Become Human. I knew it was something like that. I feel
appreciate that, bro. Yeah,
I do appreciate that.
All right, so just as making future gameplay more intuitive, realistic, of course. Control with the eyes will also probably make gaming more accessible to anyone able to use their hands for a controller. I didn't think about that. That's a very good point. In terms of accessibility, that could be cool. You know what I mean? Especially if there's certain games that only play up on that. I could definitely see that. Could you imagine a horror game that played up what you're looking at? Exactly. Outlast,
that would be
Silent
crazy.
Hill, Resident Evil. That'd be dope. Or if they bring back House of the Dead, like on the Dreamcast and arcade, that'd be dope. And of course, Octavian said you exactly right. It's also a matter of what these games can do with this new tech. Is it too ambitious for game? Yeah, yeah, that's my thing. Like, it's cool to like, oh, we got this tech, we got this tech, we got this tech, but it's like you're not really doing anything with the tech we currently have, right? In the consoles that we all bought. That's my kind of issue so far with that. But people are going to say, you're kind of overreacting, which is fine. But yeah, so I just want to talk about that because I'm like, it's like Sony is like definitely trying to make moves in terms of like what they're trying to gear, like what it seems like they're gearing up for with the VR. Apple has always been like a weird competitor because they don't have a console or anything out, but they keep trying to push the boundaries with tech. You know what I mean? That kind of delve into the gaming space. So just interesting.
Dope.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see what's going on with that. And you know what? This last thing before we get to the spin, we'll start answering some questions. Have you seen this? So the YouTuber Spawn Wave, shout out to him. He does gaming news and reviews, and he'll take apart consoles. Super dope. Shout out to him. Interesting secret about the GameCube. As you see, there's a GameCube right here that I got. Dope. This is I think the third version for I think 2003 or 4. But on the original GameCube console, I don't know if people know this, but the emblem on the GameCube that says Nintendo GameCube can come out. This little disc part on there, it comes out, and you can like basically like customize it or take it out. So let me put this video out here, man, because I thought this was kind of cool. Let me see. Let me bring this up. But first off, did you know that?
No, because I was not a big, huge GameCube fan. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely missed on that. I'm be honest with you. I don't know why, but I missed on the GameCube. I never even asked for one.
Sigh. No, nah,
I know I should go get one just to experience it, but I never.
Right. So as you see this, and shout out to Spawn Waves again, super dope. You see, basically, apparently in Japanese, yeah, like it was like a known thing, just not really here in the States. But there's two little things. So on the model I have, it's not, but you see it pops right out, right? And
Yeah.
but the cool thing is, like, watch as we're about to see in the video, watch what, of course, people get their hands on tech and they just become nice with it. Watch. Now this guy has a touch screen and stuff like that, and there's certain controls he could do on that for like brightness and stuff like that. I just thought it was dope, man. Just a quick little thing to talk about, man, because it's cool. Like when you have like consoles that, like I said, these consoles are retro now, right? They're 20 plus years old, which is kind of dope. So, what's your thoughts on that though, man? Like, obviously you're not big on the GameCube, but like, just I guess it would probably
dope.
hit more. But yeah,
it would probably hit more by
more PS2 or Xbox. But
I still think that's pretty dope though, because like you could collect the tops and everything. If you was into that and you knew about it when you was that age, when that was the thing, I could see you having a really dope collection of replaceable parts.
She said take it out right now. Pause. Like,
hey, not on the show. All right.
Right. So on this one, this is the model that I can't take it out. If you see on here, those prongs are not there. They're not there. But and also shout out to the Swift one, man. Shout out to the Swift one right there, who obviously he's a part of Passive Sticks. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Said he's seen a video on it. Someone is working on an LED display. Yo, I think that's dope, man. I think that's dope.
Put Michael Jordan on that joint, crossing Craig Elo and hitting the gym.
He also said pause.
Yeah, definitely was. You know what I'm saying.
Levante Arnwell, what's good, bro? He said, what games are y'all looking forward to? Definitely Mortal Kombat 1. I am looking forward to a Starfield on Xbox, of course. Definitely looking forward to a 2K just because of Kobe. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm not looking forward to 2K, but I'm definitely confident because of Kobe.
I'm not looking forward to Madden either, to be completely honest. But
but
yeah, yo, all right, now let's get into the spin.
Nah, you copping Madden still though, right?
I'm not looking forward to it. Oh yeah. I'm buying Madden, but I'm not looking forward to it.
You a part of the problem, man.
I am. But I think I bought and played actually technically I didn't buy this last one. I got it on Game Pass. But
I can't really talk because I'm still getting 2K, so I'm also a part of the problem.
Right. Damn, man, why you have to bring up Madden? Madden looks so bad. People still play Madden. Yeah, you know what, man? That's why FIFA don't exist no more for the video. Like,
FIFA's still going crazy.
What is it not? Yo, you know that, right? It's not called FIFA no more, right? It's FC 24. That's technically the new game of soccer game this year. Yeah. But we about to get to this brand new segment we call the spin wheel, man. This joint got game versus, it got questions. So answer along. Of course, me and Wave gonna answer. We're gonna do a few of these. So yeah, so let's get to it, man. You ready, Wave?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
We got this.
First one.
Sound like Wheel of Fortune. Give me a cue.
Has a game storyline ever made you cry?
Absolutely not. No, I can't think of none. I'm trying to think of one that even got me close to crying.
Have you ever played Life is Strange?
Nah, I haven't played that.
All right. That's not.
I haven't finished The Last of Us either, so
okay.
I see that comment in the chat, and I don't want.
Just said the Last of Us. Okay, that's a good one.
Maybe I just haven't played a lot of good emotional games all the way through.
I can't think of a game that ever made me cry to be honest, but I know one that made me mad. So since we're talking about emotion, I think it was okay. So we got one for this one. He said, I clearly haven't played Spirit Fair. Nah, I haven't. But
no, I have not.
Octavian said Gears of War 3 had me almost cry. You know what? Gears 3 is a good one. I'm trying to think though. I know one that made me mad. I think it was Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat when they killed Liu Kang. I know that one made me mad. It didn't make me cry, but like because I was younger, I might have shared a thug tear. But when they killed Liu Kang and Quan Chi and shit, I killed Liu Kang, bro. I was heated. Like I was like, yo, this shit is trash.
Bro, I can't remember a game ever making me even come close to tears. Like,
so he said Gears of War 3. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Gears of War. So I haven't played Spiritfarer. Says spoilers. Like, nah,
yo,
no spoilers on
maybe one of them
Deadly
old
Alliance.
2K games made me up like a little tight. I forget which one. Somebody passed away on one of the 2Ks with the storyline. That joint was pretty dope. I guess that made me a little upset. I can't remember what year that was.
I think it was Banjo Kazooie or Banjo Tooie when they kicked around Gruntilda's head after like they decapitated her head. All right, so basically we're gonna remove that one. Let's get to this next
2K16,
one.
2K16, yeah, there you go.
Oh, the one Spike Lee wrote. All right, yeah. All right, so obviously it's not all about gaming. So, what was the first record, tape, or CD that you ever owned?
Ludacris, Back for the First Time. Wait, what was his first album called? Back for the First Time. Yeah. That's the first CD I ever owned. That joint, I probably could still rap word for word right now. Any song you put on, I could probably rap. Ludacris was my boy back in the day, and my sister copped me the one with the curses in it. So I thought
yeah. The one with the parental advisory sticker.
Yeah, he was definitely going crazy on that joint.
Jessica said Britney Spears' first album.
Never owned that.
I mean, Britney was. Britney was on top of the world, especially when she dropped. Yeah, and then now security guards is
dirty. Listen, that was crazy, man. They ain't had to do Britney like that.
They did it
for Britney Spears. That mean they saw who she was and still decided to hit her. Why would you do that?
Right. Swift one said DMX is dark and hell is hot. That might be the perfect album
one too.
Yeah, that might be the perfect one to have your first one. Obviously the Swift one knows, but mine was, I think it might have been around the same time he got As Dark as Hell is Hot, and that was believe it or not, it was a Spice Girls, Spice World. Yo, that song, what was it? Tell me or whatever. Yeah,
I thought you was about to name one of the hardest albums. You said Spice. Nah, that was. I mean, I never heard the album, but they was holding it down. I would not expect you to cop this. I'm sorry.
Yo.
Your first album, bro. I wasn't expecting that. No,
low key story time.
Best, so I'm gonna laugh at you. I wouldn't laugh at nobody else, but you my best, so I gotta.
We went to.
I was not expecting that. They was
hot.
To
the music store. Yeah, we went to the music store.
Hot. It's just that I wouldn't expect Jay to cop the Spice Girls as his first album.
And yes, I did have the movie too. Yes, that is facts. Yo, I like the Spice Girls.
Nothing wrong with any of that. It's just that it's unexpected. That's what makes it so
Spice Girls are hot. That's a solid first. I don't care. Octavia says Lil Wayne the car. Yeah, see, man.
That was a solid first right there.
Luda, Wayne, DMX. Yeah, man. We all can't be cool like that, right? Nah, real talk. The album, I ain't gonna lie. The album was alright at best. The lead single obviously was the big. You know what I mean? There was a big song.
Yeah. But, I know that song, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Jay, I just was not expecting that. You more of a lyrical type guy, you feel me? So
now
Spice Girls was not what I expected you to say.
Yeah, like
that's what makes it so
I love
funny
like lyrics and stuff now, but like back then I was like young. So like, yeah, I like what you hear on the radio, Spice Girls.
Nah, they was fire back then. Like, I'm not saying they wasn't. I'm just not expecting.
What did homie say in House Party? 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
like, we all did some crazy stuff when we was young.
All right, so let's do one more, man. Let's do one more. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got, man. What is the best video game you ever played on a portable console?
The best game I ever played on a portable console had.
Are we counting the Nintendo Switch before we even say that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's a
Just
portable
sure.
console. That's
because it's hybrid technically, but yeah, cool. Yeah, Switch counts. What you got? What I got? The best video game you ever played on a portable console?
Now that we made that very clear, I gotta say Zelda Breath of the Wild.
First or the second one? Well, so obviously I always think of it as Breath of the Wild too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But, so you're going with Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, that game is beautiful. Mario Kart 8 is definitely a good game too.
Mario Kart 8, the forever game.
Right. I'm still playing that though. I just
played it same with the
Breath of the Wild
DLC
too.
maps. The DLC maps. Tavia Martin said Kingdom Hearts 356 2 days. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts is dope. Swiftland said Switch Breath of the Wild. If he's not doing a Switch, Pokemon Omega Ruby. Obviously
Kingdom Hearts is definitely a slept on franchise.
I'm trying to think, man, because like between obviously the Game Boys growing up, the PSP, you know what I mean, as well. I mean, I want to go Pokemon Yellow, but I feel like that's too easy, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to do a Pokemon too, but I was like, nah, let me do something else. Like that's too expectable.
I mean, I could even say Smash Ultimate, to be honest, because like I love that game too.
That's a good game.
Crash Bandicoot 4 was dope on the Switch, even though that's kind of a multi-platform platform game. Tavian said Pokemon Pro is up there too. Damn. I mean,
Pokemon's gonna have a bias to it because we grew up on that. That was the
thing
as a little kid.
Damn, on a portable console. Midnight. Well, I forgot which one, but there was a Midnight Club that was on the PSP. I think it was like an exclusive one to the PSP. It was dope, as well as what was it? Grand Theft Auto, Vice City Stories, or something like that on the PSP. That was dope. That was dope too. I forgot exactly what it was called, but I probably got to go Pokemon Yellow. If I got to pick the best, I got to go Pokemon Yellow. There is nostalgia attached to that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn, that's just
Odyssey. Odyssey is a great one. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Said those Dragon Ball Z Game Boy games that were ridiculously hard for no reason. Yo, like Z it's crazy because like, as a whole, like you play those games, right? And like those games are challenging as hell, but then you play like Budokai or something. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was nowhere near that challenging. Like GTA Chinatown Wars. That's what it was. I'm bugging. Chinatown Wars. Yeah. I remember we got the PSP for Christmas. And I ended up getting that. You know how GameStop, you trade in games to, you know what I mean? You trade in like 10 games to get one. I remember, man. That's my one regret. Is I don't even know what happened to the PSP. Like the one I had.
And I had one too. That's crazy.
The freezer used to pack me up so bad. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, you know what, man? We're gonna do one more only because I got over 1,000 and questions on this. So we're gonna be doing this until 2028. All right, last one, then we'll start to close out the show. That's ironic. What is the best video game you ever played on a mobile device?
Man, Farlight 84 is probably the best game I've been playing on a mobile device. Is like a shooter. It's almost like Fortnite, but it's not like it's like no build Fortnite almost. But you get like a booster pack, so you could dash to the side. You could like fly, do like a high jump. It's dope. If you haven't played it, give it a try. It's called Farlight 84. You can download it on your phone. You can download it on a tablet. You can play it on PC too, actually. But that's the dopest mobile game
I
I ever
never even
played.
heard that. Never even heard that. It said Jelly Car on Apple Store. I never heard of that either. Jelly
Yeah, I
Car.
gotta check that out because I never heard of Jelly Car.
Tavian Martin
Sounds
said
fun.
there was this vampire game on like Sister Flip Phone back in the early 2000s. I forgot what it's called.
Castlevania? You could play that on the flip phone?
Nah, I don't. It can't be Castlevania, right?
That's the only
Back in the
vampire.
early 2000s.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know
Castlevania,
about
man.
that.
Oh, it'd be
Maybe. Just said Temple Run. Yo, that was a big one. Temple Run. I mean, Fun Run. Yo, I mean, technically, does Pokemon Go count?
yeah. That's a mobile game. There ain't no console or nothing. You can't.
I'm
There's
saying
no
that.
way you can play that
I'm
on
bugging.
anything else but mobile.
I'm bugging. Like, cause like I did like Pokemon Go a lot, but if I'm like beyond that, probably damn, this is embarrassing. Angry Birds. I played that game to death, along with the rest of the world. But like I played that game to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Angry Birds was a super dope game.
But try Farlight 84. You're gonna change that up real quick. If you like shooters though, if you're not really into shooters, you probably won't mess with it.
Did you play Pokemon Go Wave?
Yeah, I was on it.
You play that?
I used to walk to the store just to get my runs and get my Pokemon, get my my eggs hatched and all that. Yeah, I was in the Pokemon Go. I think that's the best thing that happened to our town, our city in a long time. Pokemon Go.
Yeah, yo, everybody was outside, man. It was so dope. It
was peaceful.
It was like,
nobody was getting hurt. Like
everybody was outside with their phones, like finding, scanning Pokemon gym badges, and now motherfuckers out here playing real life Grand Theft Auto again. Like
that game caused the day of peace. I don't know if it was just in our city. I think it was like the world. I believe that joint was crazy. A whole day of no violence.
Yo, it took the world by storm, man. I remember when I first heard it, I'm like, what is this Pokemon Go? Hey, really, Pokemon's dope, but like, what is this Pokemon Go joint? And I started playing again. You just get like engulfed in the game. You know what I mean? Just what I said. The first 2 weeks of Pokemon Go was the closest we ever got to world peace. Like,
that's crazy. That's true, and it's crazy that it took that game brought the world together like that.
Right.
But I thought it was just a day, so maybe it was a little bit longer than that, but still in the same. That's amazing.
Just like, remember when businesses was like, you gotta buy something you're trying to find, like instead of Pokemon. Like, businesses start getting mad because like folks would walk into the local pizza shop, like 10, 15 people, like not even buy pizza, but they in there looking for.
Listen, that's how you capitalize on it. Right?
That's a fact
too. This Bulbasaur, you gotta buy something.
Yo, I still remember that video of like all those people in Central Park. You know what I mean? And they was running, and then to find I forgot the exact Pokemon it was, but nah, stuff like that was dope, man. Saw that all over NYC. Hell yeah, like
nobody had to worry about the ops because they was all catching Pokemon.
Word. And then,
yeah, that was a beautiful thing, though.
Word. There was no ops, right? Like for a little while. Now everybody back to Franklin. Like everybody back to Franklin. Nico Bailey
like that to come back out, man, for real.
That's a fact. Oh, but
way to go.
But yeah, yo, so that's a new. So basically, we're gonna be doing the spin wheel each week. You know, but there's a bunch of questions and stuff. As always, appreciate it. But yeah, yo, so we back to weekly. Appreciate the love and support. Shout out to the Swift one, of course. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to Tavian. Shout out to Andrew. Like I said, we're gonna start doing this Sundays around 5, so that way, because I know people in the UK was like, yo, I want to watch, but I gotta work. I'm not staying up to watch. Sorry. And I'm like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We got y'all. All right, we got y'all. But yeah, yo, appreciate the love and support. We'll catch y'all next week. Tsunami Wave, take it away.
Hey man, thank you everybody for coming through. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the conversation. As always, enjoy your night, enjoy your week. See you next week. Peace.
We out. Peace.